So here we have the Mercedes-Benz S500 on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see that it's a two-door coupe with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot first of all, and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera. In fact, it has a 360 camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car, and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside from there. But now that we've done a full circle of it, not only can you see it's in excellent condition the whole way around, but it's a stunning looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb inside the car, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the right hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter. It'll also show you within that what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, of course, so we are in park at the moment. On the left hand side, we have the speedometer. And you can see the percentage of fuel left in the car within that section as well. And then in the center, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information for various other bits of trip computer and car info, including the total miles for this car, which are only 23,454. And then various other bits, as I say, of trip computer and fuel economy information. The buttons I was using to do that are just here on the left-hand side. Over on the right-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. And just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles are so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we then have the main screen for the car. We are on the audio menu at the moment, so you can go through various different presets up there should you wish to. This car, of course, has satellite navigation, really large, extra wide color screen, as you can see. Really easy system to use as well. And then all controls that I'm operating, all the operating that I'm doing on the screen is all being done using the selection of controls you see here. So you can select things directly from these buttons should you wish to. This dial will rotate and do virtually everything on the screen. This also pushes down. You can go back a page from up on here as well. So you can literally lay your left hand on there whilst driving. Very, very easy to operate. You also have your main volume for your stereo just there as well. So back up to the main screen, as I say, we have our radio, which you've just seen. We've also got our media, so you can listen to your own music. You can, of course, pair your phone from up on here as well. And using that dial that I mentioned a moment ago, you can access all of the menus along the top of that main screen. I mentioned that this car had a 360 parking camera, so you can see that there. We have a reversing camera in the middle at the moment with guidelines that show you what direction the car is headed in. And then over on that left-hand side, a bird's eye view image of the car. You can see the space that it's in. It makes it very easy to park with those parking cameras in place. Working our way down from that, we have our dual zone climate control, so we can adjust the passenger driver temperature from here. We can increase and decrease the fan speed for the passenger. For the driver, we can turn the air conditioning on, or we can hit auto, both for driver and passenger independently, and the car will maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. Beneath that, we have the CD player and obviously some storage, as you can see, and then the dials that I went through just a moment ago. This car also has electronically adjustable driver and passenger seats. You have the exact same controls over on the passenger side. You have 3 different memory settings with a heated seat, but we've also got an air-conditioned seat as well, which if you've not had it before is a fantastic extra. The last thing I wanted to mention is the glass roof for this car. So you have a button up here that will open up the sun blind, and as you can see, that lets in a lot of extra light to the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.